Hi, Lori Clemmons here. If you are working on calming your limbic system and rewiring your brain for healing, you are in the right place. Today, I want to share a story that's a perfect example of how the limbic system reacts to perceived danger and how we can learn to respond differently through neural retraining. One of the things that I love most about living out here in the woods is how peaceful and grounding it really feels. The trees are beautiful and steady, and the quiet is so calming. But life out here isn't always predictable. Nature can be full of surprises, and those surprises often give me a chance to practice what I teach, which is listening to my limbic system without letting it take over. Just yesterday, as I was walking from the house to my car, I heard an unusual sound coming from out in the trees, the sharp snap of a twig. My heart jumped, and my first thought was mountain lion. We've had them here before, so my limbic system immediately jumped in and sounded the alarm. My heart started racing and my breath became shallow, and I felt that pit in my stomach. As I stood there, more snapping sounds came from the trees, and they weren't coming from just one spot. They seemed to be moving around. With every snap, my limbic system filled my brain with all kinds of images. A mountain lion, or maybe even a person. The fear felt so real. And it's no surprise. That's what the limbic system does. It's like an internal alarm system, constantly scanning for threats and ready to protect us. The problem is, it doesn't always get it right. Our limbic system is like an overly cautious friend. It jumps to the worst case scenario, but it doesn't always have the full picture. That's where the mindful self comes in. The mindful self is that part of us that pauses, acknowledges the alarm, and then leads with calm and clarity instead of panic and fear. So instead of panicking, I stopped. I acknowledged my limbic system, and I thought to myself, okay, this could be something dangerous, but honestly, probably not. But what else could it be? A fox, a deer, or maybe even just a curious raccoon? I took a few slow, deep breaths, calming my racing thoughts, and I let my mindful self take the lead. Then I made a choice. Instead of letting fear guide me, I decided to trust my ability to stay calm. I walked into the woods, following the snapping sounds. Step by step, I continued to breathe deeply and focused on just staying curious. And here's the funny part. Just as I thought I'd gotten close to finding whatever it was, a sharp pop snapped from right behind me. I jumped and spun around, and there was the culprit. Wisteria seed pods popping open in the heat. Not a vicious mountain lion, not a scary person, just nature doing its thing, harmless and even kind of fascinating. In that moment, I went from fear to curiosity to laughter. What started as a sense of danger turned into a reminder of how beautiful and fascinating the world can be when we let ourselves stay present. This experience taught me something really powerful. When we learn to work with our limbic system, instead of being ruled by it, we can make choices from a place of calm and balance. The mindful self helps us to pause, to listen to what the limbic system has to say, and then to choose a response that supports both safety and growth. This experience was such a clear reminder of what self-directed neuroplasticity and neural retraining are all about. They teach us how to build a relationship with our limbic system, acknowledging its signals without letting it take over. When we practice neural retraining, we learn how to lead with intention and calm from our mindful self, instead of letting the limbic system lead from fear. Over time, this shift not only helps us to make better decisions, but it also creates a safe, supportive environment for our body to heal. So if your limbic system has been keeping you stuck in fear or overreaction, remember, it's trying to protect you, but it's not always right. With neural retraining, you can build trust with that limbic system, calm those alarm signals, and guide your life from a place of balance and healing. That's the power of self-directed neuroplasticity. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you're curious about how self-directed neuroplasticity and neural retraining can help in your healing journey, I'd love for you to stick around. I invite you to subscribe here to my channel for more and to be able to get help and insights into calming your limbic system, rewiring your brain, and supporting your body as it heals. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Thanks for joining me, and bye for now.